Hey everybody, welcome to our breaks this evening. Today is June the 12th. Good gracious, I can't believe we're almost halfway through the year. Time flies when you're having fun. Hope everybody's doing all right this evening. Thank you to whoever hit the like button super early in the presentation. As always, that is appreciated. Hey Avery, what's going on? Long time no see. Hey Richard, you're welcome. I figured since he's going to be your quarterback in about 12 minutes, I'd send that to you at the rate Cam's going through mini camp. Although I haven't heard anything recently about any injuries, but I figured I'd send that to you since he's going to be probably going to be your starting guy. I'm going to guess week 9. Just a guess. I could be wrong. But I figured you'd get a kick out of it. All righty. Hey, Phil. So how'd that go, Avery? So they did the state champion. I assume that school is already out. And like a lot of the spring sports, they run a little bit beyond the actual season. Although I am certainly no expert on high school sports. Well, I certainly understand it's probably not where you want to be, Avery, but that for state championship, that seems pretty darn good. I mean, just to get to state seems like a pretty big achievement. So I would definitely be proud of that. And I know that's kind of the cop out dish kind of thing, and probably not what you want to hear right now. But uh, I mean, the fact of the matter is that is the truth. I mean, just getting to that point is an awesome accomplishment, and finishing that high. I mean, you finished in the top quarter, so obviously you've had a pretty darn good golf season. That's not good, Richard. Yeah, if he's not going to be throwing till July, I mean, obviously he knows the playbook and everything, but that's not a good sign this early. I mean, they're not even in contact or anything. I mean, they're not doing contact drills or anything like that. I mean, I thought it was just kind of running through playbook stuff. So if he's hurting already, that just. And he's taken a lot of damage over the years. Nothing against him. I mean, he got killed in his early years in Carolina. And I know he's a big dude and he's a pretty good sized fella, but still, I mean, he just got the tar beat out of. I mean, he just got beat up bad. Fred's plunging away. That's not a good. I don't take that as a good sign for the evening. Not that I necessarily want to start on a negative note, but I'm going to take that as maybe not being the best sign. Yeah, bone bruise on your hand. That just doesn't. That sounds really painful. And I would imagine that even once it heals, it's probably going to be even more susceptible to injury in the future. Mac Jones might be your quarterback week 6. I don't know. All right, looks like we got about 9 minutes before we start with Crown Royal basketball. I'm going to update our list. We've still got quite a few spots available, so thanks to everybody picking those up. I'm going to update our list and then I'll post some links in the chat for what we have left, which is quite a bit. Oh, yeah, that's right. He was on a 1 year deal. I forgot about that. And they re upped him for another 1 year deal. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, he knows you know, it's easier than bringing someone else in the system, especially if you know you're going to draft a quarterback high and try to get them acclimated. Yeah, I mean they didn't sign him for a big sum, so I assume it's all right. Hey, Mark, long time no see. How are you doing, man? How are the kiddos? How's your pup? I haven't heard any news reports about your pup tearing down half of Tempe, so I'm kind of thinking that I was thinking maybe things would calm down a smidge. Working with a throwing coach. Well, that's awesome. Definitely a good time for some vacation. I'm doing good. Everybody's good. We're kind of empty nesters right now. It's kind of weird, Mark. Haley's up in Columbus. She moved up there at the beginning of May, and my mother in law's down in Branson with some of her cronies. So my wife and I are empty nesters. So it's nice. So we're kind of in that phase right now, which is pretty cool. I'm doing good. Work's work. You know how that goes. Same old stuff. How's your work going, Mark? You still super busy, kind of getting settled in and all that good stuff, or are you kind of there already? Yeah, yeah. Everybody's audit schmaudit, but yeah, everybody's kind of ramped up. We got some stuff going though along those lines too, as you can imagine. So everybody's kind of everybody's kind of getting geared up for that. I'm just glad it seems like for us this year. Well, when you're in a new environment and you haven't been in a new environment, it's kind of hard to, you kind of have to establish that trust with yourself and your skill sets and stuff like that. So I totally get it, Mark. I'm just glad it seems like our audits are not resiliency focused this year. So I'm very thrilled for that to not be under the microscope of those folks, because that, as you know, is incredibly unpleasant. Oh yeah, I was going to post some links. Son of a gun. So are y'all going somewhere for vacation, or are you just chilling around the house and just relaxing? I think we're going to Dallas for the 4th of July weekend, because I think Haley's going down there to visit Hannah. And since they're both going to be down there, I think we're going to drive down there, since it's a little easier than driving to Columbus, which is not a fun drive from here. Alrighty. Let's see here. It looks like we got a couple minutes. Alrighty. Let me post those links in the chat real quick before I forget. Now that sounds fun. Little trip to the Bay Area. My gosh, I haven't been there in years. I bet it's been 15 years since I've been there. I used to go to the TriStar show there all the time. And it was it was a really good, hot show. But this was, good gracious, this is a long time ago. But we used to go to the TriStar show in the Cow Palace. And I'd always get freaked out driving around the neighborhood around the Cow Palace, because it was like all the little shops, the windows had bars on them and barbed wire and crazy stuff like that. But the Cow Palace show was always fantastic. Super hot. We'd get there, we'd fly in Friday morning. The show would open up, I want to say, at like either 3 or 4 Friday afternoon, and there'd be a line of 300 or 400 people waiting to get in. And this is when the hobby wasn't that hot. It was moderately warm, but not the way it is now. But that show was always a super hot show. Always a lot of high-end action, a lot of high-end basketball action. Always fun, though. Well, I hope you enjoy your vacation and get a lot of rest, Mark, and nice fun time with the fam. All right, I've got all those links put up. Goodness gracious, it looks like it's 7 o'clock. So let's go ahead and get started with our 2021 Crown Royale Basketball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. I know there's quite a few folks that are in this break that are breaking with us for the first time. So if you happen to be with us on the live stream and have any questions or anything like that, just put those in the chat and I will answer them as quickly as possible. All right, let's get a random going. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and number 5. We've got Fred in the top spot. And we've got Chase Morgan, 723 in the bottom spot. Let's see here. I am on the wrong tab. There we go. So we're just going to cut and paste our list by our alphabetical player list. I'll blow this up a little bit so it's a little easier to read. Now I'm going to cut and paste this list over to the right, and I'm going to sort by everyone's eBay IDs. And then we will briefly scroll through our list after that's done, so everybody can see which players they have in the break. And then we'll tear into our box and see what we get. All right, there we go. Well, I love the Mega Box, Mark, and I've got quite a few of them here on the shelf. So I think this is our third one. I'm going to run that in the ground sideways. I'm just telling you right now. By the end of baseball season, we'll be on our 20th break of that, just because I really like opening those Mojo packs. So that's good. I'm kind of looking forward to the soccer cereal box, just because I haven't opened it, and I'm getting a little more into soccer. So that should be fun. The Hoops Premium Stock Mega Box, I think, is super underrated. We always end up pulling good stuff out of them, so that's going to be fun. And then the update Sapphire, Sapphire. I mean, when is that ever bad to open? I mean, that's always fun to open. Now, the funny thing is about that, though, this is our third break of that. The first two, we pulled Yamamoto autos. So we got Yamamoto on both boxes. But nonetheless, I still look forward to opening it. But no, I mean, I like it. I like it all. I mean, you know how, Mark. I don't post a lot of different stuff to break, and generally, if I do, it's because I like it. Honestly, I'm not going to post something to break that I don't want to open. Like, we're not going to do Top Series 2 breaks. Like, that's just never going to happen in a million years, just because I don't want to open that. I guess that speaks poorly of me, but that's just the truth. I have no desire to open that at all. Like, I might open a pack for myself or something, but I'm not going to open that stuff. I'm not going to break that stuff. Now I'll get some boxes of it and send packs to people. I'll do that, but I'm not going to buy it to break. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. I'm a one-man operation. I'm not built for that. I let Houdini do those personal jumbo case breaks for everybody, and his staff of 38 can take care of that. But no, I think all this is going to be good. I'm hoping we hit some color in the 19 Bowman Chrome box. That'd be nice. All righty. Now that we've been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. There's our pack. Hey, Frank, if you rewind the feed a little bit and go through where we were scrolling through the list, it's sorted in alphabetical order by everyone's eBay IDs, and you'll be able to see who you have. Well, we got some spots left, Mark, that's for sure. Goodness gracious. All right, so our first card is, how about that? A little Luca. That is all kinds of craziness. It looks like that is a bronze parallel. So it's got the bronze foil, but then it's got the cracked ice foil background. See if this is, and it is not numbered. I'm kind of surprised by that. Pretty snazzy though. Nice little card. Then our next card in our box is Trae Young, and that is a red parallel, and that is serial numbered at 24 of 49. Always love the parallels that match the team colors. There's that serial number, 24 of 49. Again with the cracked ice in the photo and in between the red foil. I'm trying to get it to show up a little better in my cavalcade of lighting. All right. Our next card is a Xavier Tillman base rookie card. I always feel like I'm back in 1995 when I opened Crown Royal. Just because. Our next card is Aaron Nesmith, rookie. And I don't mean that in a bad way when I say that either. I certainly don't. All right. And then our next card is Russell Westbrook. The next card is incredibly fantastic. So much so that I'm going to have to get a one touch out for it. We're starting off extremely hot this evening. Our next card, Donovan Mitchell Kaboom. Kaboom. How about that? How about that? How about that? So I've got these little one touches that are made by Pro Mold. If I can get the wrap off of this thing. And I love them because you don't have to take the card out of the penny sleeve. I'll show you. So it actually fits in the holder with the sleeve, and I'm going to sit it right there. How about that? Hey, Jack, how are you doing? Good to see you. And obviously this will be making an appearance on my Instagram at some point. Yeah, I love these one touches where you can put the penny sleeve. That was always the big thing that I did not like about them, is like I would put a thicker card in there, like if you hit a tag or something. But I never liked putting thinner cards in there because, or anything that was that had a foil texture to it, because I was always worried about messing it up. And obviously, that's the last thing that anybody wants to do is mess up someone else's card. So, yes, that's quite fantastic. All right, back to our break now. Our next card is Heir to the Throne CJ Ellerby jersey. I don't think that is serial numbered. Let's look and see. Nope. Yeah, I love the one touches where I can use the sleeve. I feel a lot better about those. And then our last card is a redemption. Who could it be? So it's a silhouette Brooke Lopez. Okay. Not what I was expecting, but the silhouettes do look pretty nice. For some reason, I don't think Brooke Lopez has a lot of autos. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I could be terribly wrong. Alrighty, so now that we have opened our box and went through all of our cards, let's go back to our list and see who got which ones. Let me pull my list up here. There we go. All right, so we'll go through our base cards first. First one is Russell Westbrook. And that goes to G.I. Joe 0620-6. Congrats on that. And then next is our Aaron Neesmith base rookie. And that also goes to G.I. Joe 0620. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our next base card is Xavier Tillman. And that's his rookie. And that goes to DeMille 4071. Congrats on that, David. And then next we'll look at our parallels. First is our Luka Doncic copper parallel. And that goes to G.I. Joe 0620 with 3 cards. Killing it. Congrats on that. And then next is our Trae Young red parallel, serial numbered to 49. And that goes to Thomas Myers 4. Congrats on that. And then next is our Heir to the Throne's jersey card of CJ Ellerby. And that goes to Card Girl. Congrats on that. And then next is our redemption for Brooke Lopez silhouette. And that goes to VIO137. Congratulations on that. And then last but certainly not least, our Donovan Mitchell Kaboom. And that goes to Abby. Congratulations on that. All right. Should take another look at our Kaboom. Love that. Glad we hit something huge. I was looking for a good excuse to break out one of those snazzy one-touches. All righty. Well, that concludes our 2021 Crown Royal Basketball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back in about 4 minutes with our 2019 Bowman Chrome HTA Baseball Random Team One Box Break number 7. Thanks again, everybody. There's our Bowman box. All right, I'm going to update our list real quick since we've got a few minutes before Bowman. See what we've got left. Thanks to those of you who've been picking up spots. I certainly appreciate it. Looks like we've got 12 left in the mega box. Let's see here. 44 still left in the Premier League Soccer. Let's see how many we've got left. We've got 50. We're down to 50 in our basketball mega. And let's see how many we've got left in the Topps Chrome Update Sapphire. 117. All right. We're cooking with gas. Cooking with gas. Alrighty, got our list updated. Again, thanks to everybody that's been picking up all those extra spots. Looks like we've got a minute or two before our Bowman Chrome break. Guess I should set up the random. Totally forgot to do that. Let me get that set up and we'll get started. All righty. Looks like it is 7:20, so let's get started with our 2019 Bowman Chrome HGA Baseball Random Team One Box Break number 7. Just like with all of our random breaks, we list everybody in random.org and the order of which they purchased their spots. We will randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical team list. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Lawrence in the top spot and Steve in the bottom spot. So we'll just blow our list up, cut and paste it over to the right and sort by everybody's names. We'll see who has which teams. And then we'll tear into our box and see what we get. All righty. Chris has the Marlins. David has the Astros. Eric has the A's. Jack has the Braves, the Cubs, the Dodgers, the Giants, the Indians, the Mariners, the Orioles, the Padres, the Phillies, the Rangers, the Reds, and the Twins. Joseph has the Diamondbacks. Justin has the Royals and the White Sox. Lawrence has the Angels and the Rockies. Lori has the Pirates. Pablo has the Blue Jays and the Cardinals. Peter has the Brewers, the Mets, the Nationals, the Red Sox, and the Tigers. And Steve has the Rays and the Yankees. All righty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. There's our pack. See some color. See some color. All right. Our first card. How about that? A little Jordan Yamamoto first Bowman autograph for the Marlins. What a coincidence. Pretty funny. Hey, it's his first Bowman, though. Not too shabby. And then our next card is Taryn Vivara, first Bowman for the Rockies. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. We were just talking about him marking there. He pops up first card in the box. But if you're going to have an auto of him, that's the one to have. Now, how is this for weird? Okay, our last auto in the box is a purple refractor of Taryn Vivara for the Rockies. And that is a purple refractor, serial numbered 91 of 250. See if I can get that serial number. So how is old Freeman doing? Is he still as energetic as always? All right. So now that we have opened our box, let's go back to our list and see who gets which cards. There we go. So our Jordan Yamamoto first Bowman autograph for the Marlins goes to Chris. Congrats on that, Chris. And then next, we have two autographs of Terran Vivara, one base and one purple refractor, both for the Rocky spot. And those both go to Lawrence. Congrats on those, Lawrence. Got two cards in one box. Not too shabby when it's a 3-card box. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2019 Bowman Chrome HTA Baseball Random Team One Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us for the break in the live stream. And we'll be back in about 3 minutes with our 2020 Select Football Random Player One or Random Team One Blaster Box Break number 4. Thanks again, everybody. He's biting your feet right now. I don't know if that's a good sign, Mark. All right. There's our Select Blaster. We'll set up our random for that before I get into anything else. At times, he lacks respect at times. I feel like those times might be pretty frequent. But you know, that's how puppies are. Of course, Grayson's 10 years old and he lacks respect about 23 hours of the day. Actually, I'll take that back. He sleeps about 20 hours, so he really is only lacking 4 hours of the day. And those are the hours that he's awake. All right, he got a random set. He's doing all right. You know, he's just he's taken over the upstairs, my mother-in-law's quarters. He is since she's gone. He's taken that over as his own because there's a lot of good sunshine that comes through the windows in the afternoon and morning. So he has his own wing of the house now. So he's feeling pretty good about himself. Rarely shows up to work. He'll come in the office at like 3:45 in the afternoon and ask if it's payday and then turn around and leave. All righty. Let's see here. I'm going to update our list real quick before we get into the select football break. Looks like we're down to 7 spots in the Bowman Mega Box. Still got 44 in the soccer cereal. Kind of trying to figure out why they referred to that as a cereal box. I know there's some reason for that. Looks like we are down to 19 in the Hoops Premium Stock Mega Box. And let's see how many we've got left in the Topps Chrome Update Sapphire. And we're down to 112 in it. Hey, Craig, how are you doing? Long time no see. You doing all right? Okay. Got all that updated. Again, thanks to everybody picking up all those spots. All right. Well, all right. It looks like it is 7:30, so let's get started with our 2020 Select Football Random Team One Blaster Box Break number one. Just like with all of our random breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical team list. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and number 5. And we've got Dwayne's got the top 2 spots, and then Hector's got the last spot. Alrighty, so we'll just cut and paste these to the right, sort them by everybody's names, go through our list, and then tear into our box and see what we get. Alrighty, Andrew's got the Browns. Brian M has the Jets and the Panthers. Brian T has the Chargers, the Colts, the Jaguars, the Packers, and the Ravens. David has the Lions. Dwayne has the 49ers, the Bears, the Buccaneers, the Patriots, and the Rams. Hector's got the Bills, the Giants, the Steelers, and the Washington football team. Josh has the Cardinals and the Dolphins. Lawrence has the Texans. Linda has the Chiefs, the Raiders, and the Seahawks. Lori has the Bengals and the Saints. Mike has the Titans. Pablo has the Cowboys, the Eagles, and the Vikings. And Tom's got the Broncos and the Falcons. All right. Let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. There are our packs. Alrighty. Pack number 1. Hey, is there anybody that's live on the stream with us that got the text message that I sent out this evening just out of curiosity? I'm hoping somebody confirm. I did not have it set up properly to go to my phone. So I kind of messed that up, and I'm just wanting to make sure that it went out to your phone okay. So if you did, do me a favor and just say something in the chat. Let me know that you got it okay. Because as usual, I messed it up for myself. All right, first card is Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers. Next card is a A.J. Dillon rookie for the Packers. And then our next card is a Hot Stars Russell Wilson insert for the Seahawks. And then our last card in the pack is Brett Favre for the Packers. So we're 1 pack in, and the Packers spot has 2 cards. Pack number 2. There's our little anti-theft device. Thank you, Novella Red, for confirming that. I appreciate it. So the links in it worked correctly and whatnot. I think I included a link to the channel and a link to our website. Larry Fitzgerald for the Cardinals. I appreciate you confirming that for me. And then our next card is a orange prism die cut C.J. Henderson rookie for the Jaguars. And then our next card is a blue prism die cut of Mike Vrabel for the Patriots. And then our last card in the pack is a Tommy Stevens rookie for the Saints. Next pack. First card, a LaMichael Pirine rookie for the Jets. Then we have a field level Ray Lewis for the Ravens. Our next card is a John Elway Unbreakable insert for the Broncos. And then our last card in the pack is David Montgomery for the Bears. Next pack. Got something good on the back there. How about that? All right, first card, C.J. Ham rookie for the Vikings. Our next card is a Yetur Gross-Matos rookie for the Panthers. And then our third card in the pack is a blue prism die cut of Zach Moss for the Bills. And then our last card in the pack is a Joe Burrow rookie for the Bengals. Next pack. First card is J.K. Dobbins for the Ravens. Then we have a orange prism die cut of Ben DiNucci for the Cowboys. Then we have a 96 retro insert of Jacob Eason for the Colts. I really wish they had made mirror parallels of those. Those would have been crazy good. And then our last card in the pack is Kyler Murray for the Cardinals. Last pack. First card is a Brian Edwards rookie for the Raiders. Then we have a silver Ross Blacklock rookie for the Texans. And then our next card is a Anthony McFarland Jr. blue prism die cut for the Steelers. And then our last card in the box is a Van Jefferson rookie for the Rams. Alrighty, now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back to our list and see who got which cards. Let's see here. We'll go through our inserts first. Let me sort these out real quick. Okay, so our first insert is our Jacob Eason 96 retro insert for the Colts, and that goes to Brian T. Congrats on that. Thanks for joining us this week. And then next is our John Elway Unbreakable insert for the Broncos, and that goes to Tom. Congrats on that, Tom. And then our last insert is our Russell Wilson Hot Stars for the Seahawks, and that goes to Linda. Congrats on that, Linda. So next we will go through our stack of rookie cards. Our first one is Joe Burrow for the Bengals, and that goes to Lori. Congrats on that, Lori. And the next is the Michael P. Ryan for the Jets, and that goes to Brian M. Congrats on that. And the next is our A.J. Dillon rookie for the Packers, and that goes to Brian T. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And the next is Yetur Gross Matos rookie for the Panthers, and that goes to Brian M. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is our Brian Edwards rookie for the Raiders, and that goes to Linda. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And the next is our Van Jefferson rookie for the Rams, and that goes to Dwayne. Congrats on that, Dwayne. And then next is our J.K. Dobbins rookie for the Ravens, and that goes to Brian T. with the triple. Congrats on that. And the next is our Tommy Stevens rookie for the Saints, and that goes to Lori. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then lastly is our C.J. Ham rookie, and that goes to the Viking spot, and that goes to Pablo. Congrats on that, Pablo. So next we'll go through our prism parallels. We have 1 silver, 3 blue die-cut prisms, and then 2 orange die-cut prisms. So our silver die-cut prisms, Ross Blacklock for the Texans, and that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that. And then our first blue die-cut prism is Anthony McFarland for the Steelers, and that goes to Hector. Congrats on that, Hector. And then next is our Zach Moss blue die-cut prism for the Bills, and that goes to Hector as well. Back to back. Congrats on those. And then our third blue die-cut prism is Mike Vrabel for the Patriots, and that goes to Dwayne. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then for our 2 orange die-cut prisms, our first one is Ben DiNucci for the Cowboys, and that goes to Pablo. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our second one is C.J. Henderson for the Jaguars, and that goes to Brian T. Congratulations on that. Well, all righty. That concludes our 2020 Select Football Random Team 1 Blaster Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back in a few moments with our 2021 Bowman Baseball Mega Box Random Player Break number 3. Thanks again, everybody. All right. There is our Mega Box in all of its regal and glory. Give me just a few moments to update our list, and we will get started. I think we're showing on, let's see if we actually do have 7 spots left. I need to do some list updating real quick, and then we'll get started with that one. I believe it's sold out, although I'm not positive. Alrighty, sorry for the delay there. Got everything updated. Give me just a second to set up our random and we'll get started with our Bowman Mega Box break. Again, thanks to everybody picking up all those spots. I certainly appreciate it. I think we've still got spots left in the soccer cereal, a few left in the Hoops Mega Box, and then quite a few left in Topps Chrome Update. All right, 40 left in the soccer cereal and 92 left in the Topps Chrome Update Sapphire. Alrighty, well, let's get started with our 2021 Bowman Mega Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 3. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Lawrence in the top 3 spots, and we've got Lawrence in the bottom spot. What a coincidence. So we'll just cut and paste this list by our alphabetical player list. Of course, our last 4 spots in the break are designated for the Bowman pack. So let's scroll down and see who got those just for fun. Pack 1 goes to Ryan. Andrew gets packs 2 and 3, and then Lawrence will get pack 4. So congrats on those. So just cut and paste this list over to the right, sort it by everybody's names. We'll go through our list so everybody can see who they have. And then we'll tear open our box and see what we get. Space this out a little bit. Edits. If you'll scroll back up in the chat, I think I've got links in the chat for all of the breaks that have spots left. But thanks for asking. If you'll scroll up in the chat, or you can go to the video description and go to our website, and we've got all of them posted there as well. If you go to the blog section in our website, you'll see tonight's schedule, and there's hyperlinks for all the breaks that we've got spots left in. Once I get done with this break, I'll repost those links in the chat. Because I know we've got several spots left in our Premier League Prism Soccer. We've got a handful left in our Hoops Premium Stock Basketball, and then we've got quite a few left in our Topps Chrome Update Sapphire. Alrighty, now that we have went through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. So here are our Mojo packs. These are our 4 base Bowman packs that will go out and open to the bottom 4 spots in the break. All right, pack number 1. And our first card is Reed Detmers. And then our second card is Riley Green. And then our third card in our first Mojo pack is a Garrett Mitchell Futurist insert. And our next card is Christian Robinson. And then our last card is Grayson Rodriguez. Alrighty, Mojo pack number 2. Little torque, not too shabby there. Jackson Rutledge. Brett Beatty. Then we have Rookie of the Year favorite, Christian Patchy. And then Robert Hassell. And then our last card is Torque, Spencer Torkelson. Very nice. Alrighty, now that we have opened both of our Mojo packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. We'll start with our inserts first. First, our Garrett Mitchell Futurist. I guess it would help if I brought the list up. There we go. Sorry about that. So our first cards are Futurist Garrett Mitchell insert. And that goes to Andrew. Congrats on that, Andrew. And then our second insert is Christian Pache, Rookie of the Year favorite. And that goes to Lori. Congrats on that. And then next are our Mojo base cards. First is Reed Detmers. And that goes to Andrew. Doubling up, congrats on that. And the next is Riley Green. And that goes to David. Congrats on that. And the next is Christian Robinson. And that goes to Ryan. Congrats on that, Ryan. And then next is Grayson Rodriguez. and that goes to Lori. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is Jackson Rutledge, and that goes to Andrew with the triple. Congrats on that. And then next is Brett Beatty, and that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that. And then next is Robert Hassell, and that goes to Craig. Congrats on that, Craig. And then lastly is R. Spencer Torkelson, and that goes to Ryan. Doubling up. Congrats on that. All righty. Alrighty, well, that wraps up our 2021 Bowman Baseball Random Player 1 Mega Box Break number 3. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us on the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back in a few minutes with our 2021 Prism Premier League Soccer Random Player 1 Cereal Box Break number 1. Thanks again, everybody. There is our cereal box. Give me just a minute to update our list. I'll get that random set up. Actually, edits, I'm going to put those links in the chat real quick in case you still need them. All right. Give me just a second to update our list. Then I will get the random set up there. Alrighty, well, our soccer break is sold out. Thanks to everybody for picking up those spots. Well, I just realized I messed up the schedule that I had in our list over to the right. Let me correct that really quick. I know we're a smidge off schedule, which does happen from time to time. Those are the correct times on those. Alrighty, well, let's get started with our 2021 Prism Premier League Soccer Random Player 1 Serial Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Vincent in the top spot. And we've got Lester in the bottom spot. So just blow that up a little bit. Cut and paste our list over to the right and sort by everybody's names. Scroll through and see who everybody has in the break. And then we'll tear into our box and see what we get. Alrighty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. I think the top is mostly veteran base with some rookies mixed in. So I'm just going to go through those. The prisms and the insert is at the end. Stuart Dallas rookie for Leeds United. Tara O'Shea for West Bromwich. And our first prism is a silver of Sadio Mane. Not too shabby. Go ahead and sleeve our rookies that we pulled as well. And then first is our blue pulsar prism of Martin Dubravik for Newcastle United. And then next we have a pink pulsar prism of Matt Target for Aston Villa. And then next we have a Miguel Almiron red pulsar prism for Newcastle. And then our insert in the box is Bernd Leno, and that is a fireworks insert. Alrighty, now that we have been through all of the cards in our box, let's go back to our list and see who got which ones. Let's see here. We will start with our rookie cards. First is our Stuart Dallas rookie card. And that goes to Tim. Congrats on that, Tim. And then next is our Dara O'Shea rookie. And that goes to Lester. Congrats on that, Lester. So then next we'll go to our insert card. Bernd Leno. And that goes to Vincent. Congrats on that, Vincent. And then next are 4 prisms. We've got a silver, a red pulsar, a pink pulsar, and a blue pulsar. Our first one's our silver pulsar of Sadio Mane, Armani. Not quite sure. Going to have to work on that. And that goes to Jacob. Congrats on that, Jacob. And then next is our red pulsar prism of Miguel Almiron from Newcastle. And that goes to Jason. Congrats on that. And then next is our pink pulsar prism of Matt Target. And that goes to Robert. Congrats on that, Robert. And then lastly is our blue pulsar prism of Martin Dubrovic. And that goes to Robert as well. Doubling up. Congrats on that. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2021 Prism Premier League Soccer Random Player One Cereal Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes with our 2019-20 Hoops Premium Stock Basketball Random Player One Mega Box Break number 3. Thanks again, everybody. Alrighty, there's our mega box. Give me just a second to get our list up to date, and we'll get started. Looks like we've got a couple minutes. Alrighty, looks like the mega box is sold out. Thanks to everybody that picked up those extra spots. Alrighty, and we're down to 82 in the Topps Chrome Update Sapphire. Alrighty. Well, let's get started with our 2019-2020 Hoops Premium Stock Basketball Random Player 1 Megabox break number 3. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Thanks. Let's see here. What in the... Give me just a second. Just want to make sure that our feed is live. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Looked like my screen on YouTube was spinning, so I just wanted to make sure it was live before we did the random. Alrighty. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Fred in the top spot. And we've got Brian in the bottom spot, otherwise known as the Zion spot. So will this be the time that Brian hits in the Zion spot? And I say that because I think Brian's been in that spot in 3 or 4 previous basketball breaks. So hopefully we will be able to hit that for him. Alrighty. There we go. Thanks for letting me know that, Hector. Good gracious. Well, goodness. Alrighty. Sorry about that. Hey, if y'all can hear me, do me a favor and put something in the chat. For some reason, YouTube kind of froze up for a second, but I believe that we're back. As you could see in the previous part, we had uh, randomized the list and whatnot. Got done to the end of that, and then as I was cutting and pasting, things kind of froze out a little bit. But do me a favor and let me know if you can hear me all right, and if you can see, I'm just kind of scrolling through our list. Let me know if you can see what I am doing. Okay. Can you all see okay? Can you all see the list I've got up here? I basically just cut and pasted the list from random.org. And I was actually scrolling through it, but Hector, I appreciate you letting me know that it was frozen. I wasn't seeing that uh, in my YouTube studio screen. So if y'all can confirm that you can hear me and you can see my list just fine, I'm going to go ahead and kind of go through the list. I went through about half of it, but of course we'll start over and make sure that everybody can see that. I'm looking at it on my phone as well. It looks like it looks fine. So, all right, sorry about that. Sometimes YouTube gets a little busy on Saturday nights and hiccups a little bit. So, but Hector, I appreciate you letting me know about that. I would have kept on scrolling through that list. So we'll keep on, we'll just scroll through our list again. I'm going to pause the list there for just 1 second. I just want to make sure that we're still picking up on the live stream properly and it's in one feed. Give me just 1 second. Looks like it is. I just want to make sure it stays that way when it posts to the channel. Good gracious, there we go. Okay. Alrighty. Now that we have been through our list and actually gotten through the list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. So this is a 10-pack box. Each pack has 8 cards. Just going to slide out our packs there. There's our empty box. Alrighty. Scoot up my chair a little bit. Pack number 1. Sabonis, Clarkson, Tobias Harris, Melo, Terrence Davis rookie, Dort rookie, and then we have a Seth Curry blue cracked ice prism parallel and a Kemba Walker lights camera action insert. Rumor has it he is on his way out of Boston this offseason. Seemed like he's been hurt most of the time he's been there. And it looks like they're going to have to put a first-round pick with him to get someone to take on his salary, which means he will probably end up in Oklahoma City since they have lots of cap space and they collect first-round picks the way we all collect cards in big stacks. Pack number 2. SGA, Larry Nance Jr., Drew Holiday, Lonnie Walker. We have an Eric Pascal rookie, Malik Monk. Oh, how about this? How about that? Little Ja Morant, blue cracked ice rookie. Awesome. How about that? How about that? Very nice. Very nice. And then our last card in the pack is a Dennis Smith Jr. Get Out the Way. Go take another look at that jaw. Boom. Awesome. Alrighty. Next pack. Jaren Jackson, Will Barton, Randall. We have a Darius Baisley rookie. We have a Jackson Hayes rookie. And then we have a Goga blue cracked ice prism rookie. And then we have a Jackson Hayes silver rookie. So hopefully this box will have a nice run of the blue cracked ice prism rookies. Little Goga. And then our Jackson Hayes silver. And our Jackson Hayes base. And Darius Baisley. Next pack. Well, your timing was great, Mark. If you got back just in time for the jaw, that was pretty snazzy. I'm pretty psyched about that. Let me set those there and get this wrapper off the table. I feel like I know we haven't opened a ton of these megas, but I feel like we generally hit some good stuff when we do. Ignis. And then we have a Quindary Weatherspoon silver rookie. Look at that little Giannis. Blue cracked ice prism. And then we have a Maxi Kleber silver. So we got 2 silvers in one pack, along with our blue cracked ice prism, which I believe those come 1 per pack. A lot of shiny going on here. I like it. A lot of shiny going on. All right, next pack. Batum, Bojan, Zach Collins, Hart, Claxton rookie, Covington, Norman Powell, blue cracked ice prism, and then we have a Gary Harris silver. Next pack. Kevin Love, AD, Malcolm Brogdon, Jersif, Jeremy Lamb, Nasir Little rookie, and then we have a Jonathan Isaac, blue cracked ice prism, and a Zach LaVine lights camera action insert. Next pack. D'Angelo Russell, Wesley Matthews, Joe Ingles, Jimmy Butler, KZ Okapala rookie. And then we have a Zion retro rookie, or Zion tribute rookie. I call it retro because it's the 91-92 design. And then we have a Justice Winslow blue cracked ice prism. And then we have a Steven Adams silver. I gotta get some more sleeves out. Next pack. Hey Brian, how are you doing this evening? Maxie Kleber, Gary Harris, Paul George, Ricky Rubio, Dylan Windler rookie, Stockton retro. We have a Miles Bridges blue cracked ice prism and a Rudy Gay silver. I'm doing fantastic, Brian. Just opening some packs. That jaw is pretty slick. Pretty excited about that. And we got you a Zion. We got you the tribute rookie. And then our Miles Bridges. And then Dylan Windler, rookie. Next pack. Tatum, Christian Wood, Gasol, Terrence Ferguson, Durant retro, and then we have a Naz Reid green prism rookie. We have a Miles Turner blue cracked ice prism, and then we have a Hamidou Diallo get out the way silver. A lot going on at the end of this pack. This is, I believe, our one green prism in the box, Naz Reid. Of course, the green prisms, I think, go across all of the retail SKUs. As I recall, we've pulled quite a few of them when we did our hanger box breaks. So, and our last pack. Tristan Thompson, George Hill, Murray, Diallo, Isaiah Roby rookie, Patrick Beverly, and then we have a blue cracked ice prism rookie of Darius Garland, and a frequent flyers Ben Simmons insert. Alrighty, now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. Let's see if I can pull the list up. There we go. So we'll start with our insert cards, and then we'll go through our rookies and then our prism parallels. I'm going to put those in some semblance of order. Let's see how we did with those. We got, let's see, we got 6 silvers, 1 green, and then, of course, the 10 blue cracked ice. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, so first is our Ben Simmons frequent flyer insert. And that goes to Christopher. Congrats on that, Christopher. Good to see you back this week. And then next is our Hamidou Diallo get out the way silver. And that goes to Michael. Congrats on that, Michael. And then next is our Lights Camera Action Zach Levine. And that goes to Robert. Congrats on that, Robert. And then next is our Lights Camera Action Kemba Walker. And that goes to Lori. Congrats on that, Lori. And then next is a Dennis Smith Jr. Get Out the Way insert. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. So next we'll go through our stack of rookie cards. First is Isaiah Roby. And these are all our base rookie cards. And that goes to Hector. Congrats on that, Hector. And then next is Dylan Windler. And that goes to Jason. Congrats on that, Jason. And then next is KZ Okapala. And that goes to Nicholas. Congrats on that. And then next is our Zion 91 tribute. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that. Doubling up too. Very nice. And then next is our Nasir Little. And that goes to Hector. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is our Nicholas Claxton rookie. And that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that, Lawrence. And the next are Ignas Bradzazikas. And that goes to Robert. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And the next is our Darius Baisley rookie. And that goes to Hector with the triple. Congrats on that. And the next is Jackson Hayes. We have a base rookie and also a silver rookie. And both of those go to Fred. Congrats on those, Fred. And the next is Eric Pascal. And that goes to Jack. Congratulations on that, Jack. And the next is Terrence Davis. And that goes to Brian. Triple. Congrats on that. And then our last rookie is Lugwentz Dort. Or as I refer to him as Dort. And that goes to Hector. Congrats on that. All right. So next we will go through all of our Prism parallels. First, we'll go through our silvers. Our first one is Maxi Kleber. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. Doubling up. And the next is our Quindary Weatherspoon Rookie Silver. And that goes to Fred as well with the triple. Congrats on that. Then our next silver is Gary Harris. And that goes to Hector. Congrats on that. And then our next silver is Steven Adams. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our last silver is Rudy Gay. And that goes to Hector. Congrats on that. And then our one green prism is Nas Reed. And that goes to Hector. Congrats on that. So then next we will go through our blue cracked ice prisms. First is Seth Curry. And that goes to Jack. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And the next is Miles Turner. And that goes to Christopher with the double. Congrats on that. And the next is Miles Bridges. And that goes to Thomas. Congrats on that, Thomas. And the next is Justice Winslow. And that goes to Nicholas. Congrats on that, Nicholas. And then next is Jonathan Isaac. And that goes to Steve. Congrats on that, Steve. And then next is Norman Powell. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then next is our Goga rookie. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And the next is Jonas. And that goes to Christopher with the triple. Congrats on that. And the next is our Darius Garland. And that goes to Lori. Congrats on that, Lori. And last, but certainly not least, is our blue cracked ice prism Ja Morant rookie. And that goes to Lori as well. Doubling up. Congrats on that. Let's take another look at that Ja. Awesome. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2019-2020 Hoops Premium Stock Basketball Random Player 1 Megabox Break number 3. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us on the live stream for the break. I apologize about that little hiccup earlier, but looks like we successfully moved past that. And we'll be back here in about 5 minutes with our 2020 Topps Chrome Update Sapphire Random Player 1 Box Break number 3. Thanks again, everybody. All right, looks like we're about 5 minutes past for our Sapphire break. I need to get a quick drink. So I am parched and I drank everything that I brought in here with me. So I'm going to run out to the kitchen real quick. I believe this one is sold out. Let me check real quick just to make sure before I leave the room. Let's see here. Yep. Thanks to Christopher for closing that out. Appreciate you, buddy. All right. So I'm going to go get a quick drink. I'll come back and get a random set and we'll get going. Alrighty, my apologies for the delay. I was a little parched and this break is going to take us a little bit. So let me get our random set up and we will be on our way. I know I have not officially started the break yet, and I normally will give this caveat as I get into that, but since we're past the time, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. A lot of the autograph, this is a 300 spot break just for the 300 base cards that are in the set. I know obviously there's an autograph in the box. Some of the players that have autograph cards in the box have base cards, some do not. So if we hit a autograph of a player that does not have a base card in the set, we'll just re-random our original list, and that will determine who gets that card. There are a lot of autograph subjects that just have one singular card in the list. So then at that point, if we pull the autograph of that player, we'll just go to whoever has that base set card spot. They'll get that card. Now, if some of the bigger star players, I believe Aaron Judge, Trout, and Bryce Harper, they have multiple base cards in the set. So if we happen to get fortunate enough and we hit one of those autos, we will randomize that auto to whomever has those spots. Like Trout has, let me go through the list, I've got it down here. Judge has 2 base cards, Harper has 2 base cards, Trout has 4. So if we hit any of those, we'll randomize it amongst those spots, just to be clear on that. Most of the autograph subjects do not have cards do not have base cards in the set, just to clarify. But I just kind of wanted to go over that to make sure that we're all clear and on the same page about that. I know that most of you have been in this break with me before, but I know there's a few folks who are kind of new to breaking with us and haven't been in this break with us. So I just wanted to clarify that just to make sure we're all on the same page. Although obviously our odds are a little thin of hitting either one of those. But as soon as I don't say that, then we'll hit one. So I figure that I should clarify. Okay, just getting our list finalized. I guess I should put up here that it's sold out in case someone comes along. I guess I should bring the box up here. That might be a good idea. Okay. Alrighty, finally, let's get started with our 2020 Topps Chrome update. Random Player 1 Sapphire Edition box break number 3. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchase their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against a numeric checklist from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Christopher in the top 2 spots, and Jack in the bottom spot. Alrighty, so we'll just cut and paste our list over to the right and sort it by everybody's names. Pardon me. We'll go through, scroll through that list. Let me blow this up a little bit. There we go. We'll scroll through that list and then tear into our box and see what we get. All righty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. There are 8 packs. Wait a second. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't believe that. They bamboozled us out of our 8 packs. There's the box. There's nothing in there. I cannot believe that. There are only 7 packs in here. Well, good gracious. That is very odd. And I bought this from a very reputable source. I have to say I'm a little torn on how to proceed with this. I know the box is legitimate because I know the source that I got it from is a legitimate source. It's one of the big 3 retailers, so obviously I have no qualms with them. I've bought boxes from all 3 of them for several years without any issue. But this seems like I know. I'm just trying to figure out what to do. I know if I was opening multiple boxes, I assume it would be evened out, Mark. I mean, I know the source is good. I don't have any issue with that. It just seems weird. I know this does happen, especially with Topps, because they don't QC their pack outs for anything. So we're going to go ahead and move forward to open. I certainly apologize. I'll throw some packs in for everybody when they get their cards. But I do apologize about that. Obviously, I don't control the pack out, but at the same time, I would hope that everything would end up as it is supposed to. Well, we got our autographs, so at least we have that going for us. So, and we got it in our first pack. So our first card is Joe Jimenez. Our second card is Shower Time with Francisco Lindor and Jose Ramirez. And then our autograph is none other than Jordan Yamamoto. Autographed rookie. And I don't believe he has a card in the base set, so we'll re-random the initial list to determine who gets the Yamamoto auto. And then our last card in the pack is Jacob deGrom. Whose ERA is lower than the yield you would get on a savings account at a retail bank. All righty, next pack. Chris Owings. Devin Williams rookie. Yeah, Yamamoto follows me everywhere. Justin Verlander. I'm not kidding, Mark, though. We've opened 3 boxes of this and we've pulled his auto all 3 times. I'm guessing he signed. I'm guessing that Topps got him on like a dollar deal or something. Probably not a dollar. It's probably $2 these days, but he probably signed 10,000 stickers for him, I would guess. And then our last card is a Zach Green rookie. Alrighty, next pack. First card is Brad Peacock. Then we have Craig Kimbrell. And the next is Alex Avila. And then our last card is David Price. Next pack. First card is Omar Narvaez. Next card, Miggy. Then our next card is Max Scherzer. I have to say I like this sliding setup better with the sapphire cards. Seems to pop a little bit. Of course, my break room looks like I robbed an IKEA store and stole all their lights. And then the last card in the pack is Yoenis Cespedes. Next pack. First card is Austin Allen. Yeah, I love these cards. Very fun to open. Next is Junior Guerrera. The next is Francisco Cervelli. And then the last card in the pack is Cameron Maybin, who was once a highly touted prospect with the Tigers. I want to say he was in the 2006 Bowman set. Back in the day. Next pack. Kendall Graveman. Jose Iglesias. And a second, Jacob deGrom. And then Petey. He had an awesome Project 70 card come out yesterday. I'm trying to think who the artist was, but it was basically his head on a polar bear's body. I did not buy it, though. I have not bought any Project 70 cards. I think the price point is a smidge high. All right. Next card is Jalen Beeks. So I feel like I've somewhat solved the mystery of our missing pack. And I can tell you with about 60-degree certainty of how it happened. I'll tell you after I get done with the cards. Well, I was wrong. Never mind. Daniel Descalso. See, now I feel like I'm being punked, as I'm pretty sure that that is not someone from Layton Sports Cards in my chat. As entertaining as it would be for them to be in my chat, I highly doubt that's the case. Although I'm assuming Rich would get a chuckle at it. Rich, I think you're punking me. And our last card, I thought we weren't going to get the parallel, but we have a green Greg Garcia. Shouldn't you be breaking, Rich? I don't mean to be rude. Of course, you're obviously welcome, as I've come into your chat a few times just to say hello. And that is serial numbered 33 of 45. I believe that's the first green parallel we've pulled out of this. I didn't think we were going to, and then I was going to go on some long rambling explanation about seed packs in the pack out process and how those work. And our last card in the box is Robinson Cano. So luckily we hit our auto, we hit our parallel. We did get gypped out of 4 base cards, which obviously could have been a counting error when someone was loading the packs in the box since they're manually put in the box. But if we had been missing our autograph or our parallel, those are put in what is called seed packs. And those packs are kept in kind of different stacks, and they would take 6 of the regular packs. They would take a parallel pack and an auto pack. And then, so if one of those had been missing, that would have been one of the issues. But obviously we got both. You break during the day a little bit, Rich. I'll watch you sometimes on premiere days. I still feel like I'm being punked. What's the odds that that's actually Rich? I should ask him a question that only he would know. Rich, what's the square footage of the new building that you're putting up? That's pretty funny, Mark. All right. So while we discover whether this Rich is the real Rich or an imposter Rich, let's give me just a moment to set up the random for our. What day of the week did you post the video of the new facility on your Instagram, Rich? You posted a nice little video. Which day of the week did you post that video? Send me an email from your store account, Rich, if it's you. That's a good way to determine. I should have thought of that beforehand. Send me an email at cardboardliferbreaks@gmail.com from your Leighton Sports Cards account. Well, and that's what I thought too. It's the logo. That's their Leighton Sports Cards is their YouTube ID. Why would Rich be in my, of all people? Like I'm literally the smallest small time breaker on YouTube. Okay. Well, now you've got your name on there, but let's see what the address is. Just because it says Rich, let's see what the. Yep, bogus. Okay. So that was a Gmail address. As a Gmail address, they have their own security mail. Sorry about that. That was stupid. I hate when people do that. I know that that had went around like maybe a year ago where people were impersonating him and impersonating Firehand and stuff like that. And it's just irritating. No, it wasn't misspelled, but it was LeightonSportCards at gmail.com. They don't use Gmail addresses. They've got their own server that their website's on. So if it would have been Rich at LeightonSportsCards.com. So that's bogus. So do they? That seems weird. You'd think they'd have their own server. Anyway, enough of that. Here's the random for the Yamamoto card. Oh, I should have had Rich send me a DM on Twitter. I already blocked him. Oh well. If that was actually you, Rich, I'm sorry. You can send me a DM on Twitter and prove that it was actually you from your Twitter account because I follow you on Twitter. So, anyway, enough of this nonsense. Let's do a random for our Jordan Yamamoto card. Once, twice, three times, four, and lucky number 5. And it goes to Christopher. Congrats on that, Christopher. You get the Jordan Yamamoto card. Okay, now that we have settled that, we will go through our list and see who got all of the other cards. There we go. There's our list. Give me a second to sort. Hey, Mark, can you do me a favor and go in their chat because they're breaking right now? Somebody's breaking, and just let them know that someone's going around spoofing them in other breakers' chats because I'm sure they'd want to know. But I mean, I remember this happened like a year or two ago with them, and they were doing it with Firehand too, and it was just a, you know, it's just kind of rude to do that to folks, and I'd at least want them to actually know that someone's doing that. I'm sure they wouldn't take too kindly to someone impersonating Rich and going to other breakers' chats. I guess I should clarify something too, something I said. When I refer to myself as small time, I don't say that in some sort of a self disparaging way, putting myself down. Obviously, anybody that breaks with me knows I like just breaking boxes. I don't break cases of stuff. I don't break, crazy high price stuff. I stick to more affordable things, and I do the setups that I do for a specific reason, frankly, because I enjoy them. But I like having things that breaks are a little bit more affordable. So I just wanted to clarify that in case anybody got that misconstrued at all. Yeah, thanks for doing that, Mark. I appreciate you doing that. I know that they'd want to know somebody was impersonating them. Okay, again, I apologize for the delay. Some doofus being an idiot going in people's chats. It shouldn't be doing that. So let's go through our base set. I've got all the cards sorted. So our Chris Owings goes to Christopher. Congrats on that. Go excellent with your Jordan Yamamoto auto. Doubling up. Congrats. And then our Francisco Cervelli also goes to Christopher with the triple. Congrats on that. And then next are Justin Verlander. Hey, it goes to Mark. How about that? Congrats to Mark. And then next are Robinson Cano. Goes to Christopher with the quad. Fantastic. And then next, Yoenis Cespedes goes to Mark with the double. They're just going back and forth. And then next is Alex Avila, card number 54. And that goes to Christopher. Congrats on that. And then next is Max Scherzer, card number 66. And that goes to Richard. Congrats on that, Richard. Oh, good gracious. That's hilarious. So I just checked my Twitter because I'm thinking, well, what if it was really Rich? Because I've talked to Rich in the past. I don't like know Rich or anything. I know of him. And he just DM'd me on their Twitter account and said, it's me. Oh, that is hilarious. I'm assuming Rich is no longer on, but if you are, that was hilarious. That was awesome. So obviously that was him because he wouldn't be able to unless someone's hacked their Twitter account, which that's kind of next level stuff. Next is Jalen Beeks, and that goes to Lewis. Congrats on that, Lewis. Thanks for breaking with us this week. And the next is Joe Jimenez, and that goes to Eric. Congrats on that, Eric. Let me do something real quick. I've got a let's see here. So now I've got to go in my admin and unblock latent sports cards. That's crazy. All right. Sorry about that, Rich. I guess I should ask you to DM me on Twitter to begin with. That's a surefire way. Because if somebody's went to the trouble of hacking your Twitter account, that's kind of next level trolling right there. So our Junior Guerrera goes to Eric. Then our Craig Kimbrell goes to Christopher A. Congrats on that, Christopher. Thanks for starting the break off for us a couple weeks ago when I posted it. And then next is Jacob DeGrom, our league leader, card number 92, and that goes to Kenneth. Congrats on that, Kenneth. Well, that's what I was thinking, Rich, because I know that happened a couple of years ago where people were doing that with you and with Firehand. And I remember that. So I'm like, why are they in my chat? Certainly somebody's just spoofing around. Although, frankly, I'm not big enough to get the attention from the trolls, honestly. So for the most part, I've been pretty fortunate and been able to avoid most of them because they tend to go to more of the mid-level folks. So they're not going to waste their time with someone like me. All righty. So our Jose Iglesias card goes to Richard, doubling up. And then next is David Price, and that goes to Tim. Congrats on that, Tim. Well, thanks for popping by, Rich. I apologize for all of the security questions. I was just a little surprised since we tend to do things on the small side here. Thanks. No, I've got a Yeti mic that I use because I don't like raising my voice much. So a webcam mic doesn't pick me up good at all. I sound, it sounds like I'm whispering in a closet. So I actually got a good mic. All right. So our Devin Williams rookie goes to Christopher S. Congrats on that. And then our Brad Peacock also goes to Christopher S. I think that's like 6 cards. You're killing it. And then next is Cameron Maben, and that goes to Jack. Congrats on that, Jack. And then next is Daniel Descalzo, and that goes to Jack as well with the triple. Congrats on that. Yeah, I don't quite have the budget for that, Rich. We're a little bit smaller outfit. I might have to work my way up to that. And then next is our Pete Alonso, Craig. Congrats on that, Craig. Good to see you again. It's been a little while. Yeah, it's when you work in banking, you tend to have your fraud checklist down pretty good. So I had to vet you to make sure it was you. Yeah, the mixer board. I don't know if we're gonna. I don't think I'm gonna get to that level. I do look at the audio mixer on my streaming software to make sure that I don't accidentally have myself on mute, which I do about every third live feed. All right, next up, Miguel Cabrera, and that goes to Christopher S. Just killing it. Congrats on that. And then next is our Zach Green card that goes to Jack with the quad. Congrats on that. And then next is Kendall Graveman, and that goes to Hector. Congrats on that, Hector. No, this is actually our last break of the night, Rich. I generally go from about 7 till 9, and we're running a little late, but this is the last break. But I appreciate you asking. No, this will be it. This will be it for us. This is our grand finale. And then our Omar Narvez or Narveza goes to Josh. Good to see you again, Josh. Congrats on that. And then next is our Jose Ramirez and Francisco Lindor combo card. And that goes to Lori. Congrats on that, Lori. And then next is Austin Allen. And that goes to Christopher C. Or S, I mean. Congrats on that. And then our last base card is Jacob DeGrom, our second one from the All-Star Game subset. And that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that, Lawrence. And then lastly is our Greg Garcia green parallel, serial numbered 33 of 45. And that goes to, and that goes to Josh, doubling up. Congrats on that, Josh. I am not Rich. It was kind of a last minute thing, but I don't think I will be going. Um, I think I'll probably wait till 22. Although I love the convention center in Chicago and that little. It used to be Rosewood Suites back in the day. I don't even know what it is now, but we used to stay there all the time. But no, I am not. I assume you all will be there with your full setup running brakes the whole time. Hopefully, the Wi Fi will be better this year than it was in Cleveland, but I won't. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Topps Chrome Update Sapphire Edition Random Player One Box Break number 3. Thanks to all of you that bought spots in the break. As always, I appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And hope everybody enjoys the rest of your evening. And we appreciate you all hanging out with us tonight. I apologize for some of the delays. Seems like we had a little bit of an issue with the live feed. And then, of course, Mark and my extensive vetting of Rich Layton to make sure it was actually him. But I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your night. And we will see you back here next Saturday. I'll have the schedule for next Saturday's breaks posted on the website probably tomorrow morning. And I will send out a text message to those of you that signed up for that once that schedule's been posted. Thanks again, everybody. That's pretty nuts, Rich. A crew of 12, and I assume that's not even all of your staff. That's just the staff you're taking. I assume you'll have folks back at home processing breaks that are done right up to that moment. I am a staff of 1 here at Cardboardlifer Breaks. I'm sure it'll be a good time. I'm not too up for traveling at this particular point. I thought about it and I'd love to go because it's Chicago. And I've been going to nationals in Chicago since, oh gosh, my first national there was, I want to say it was 97 because 95 was St. Louis, 96 was Anaheim. No, 97 was in Cleveland because a bunch of us almost got arrested downtown that night. I guess it was 98. Well, I appreciate you coming by, Mark. As always, it's great talking to you, great catching up with you. Rich, I appreciate you stopping into our humble breaking stream. I think we maxed out at 23 people watching at one point. So that for us, that's pretty nice in the summertime. But yeah, I'm sure you all have a great time. Hopefully, everybody will get to go to Gibson's for dinner at least once, if not multiple times. I appreciate that, Rich. I certainly do. I might have to get your advice on some audio setups, although I think I'm quite a ways away from the audio board. Thanks. Well, alrighty, I'm going to kill the live stream and start uploading some individual break videos to the channel. But again, if anybody has any questions or anything, you can always email me at cardboardliferbreaks@gmail.com. But I hope all of you have a great rest of your night. We'll see you back here next week. Thanks again, everybody.